Da, 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 da. All right, it's Friday, just got back from work, got my clothes changed. Let's go out and see what's happened in the barn today. There's nothing going on this morning, so we'll have a look and see what's going on tonight. I'll catch up with you guys in the barn. All right, we're in the barn. Da, 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 da. All right. Is anything new? Yep. You're new. Is that your mom? That's always the fun part. Trying to figure out who's who. I'm going to assume this one is that one's, and she's just had one so far. Well, kick this guy out, and we will get them in their pens. All right. I think I've got it figured out. I kind of had an idea of what I was expecting as I called my brother before I got here to see if anything had kidded through the afternoon. And he said she had, this one here, had one. I don't know. I still think there's one in there. She's not sunk down enough, and that kid's not big enough to be just a single. And he said this one, he said it's all just had two. So those would be her two. They're the freshest, because I found these ones, they're mums, and these guys in here. So a little bit of excitement. Look at the spots on this one. There. They found the heat lamp, like I thought. They will enjoy that little bit of heat, keep the chill off them. It's supposed to get cold this weekend. So they'll probably stay close to their mums or their heat lamp. So I'm just gonna make sure these ones get their colostrum, and mom's gonna look after them. Like I said, I still think there's one in that one, but because you can see on this one here, you can see how, like with the shadow, she's kind of sunk down in on the side. And this one here, she's not. So I don't know if there's a kid stuck in there or not. I might have to do some investigation and see if she has one in there. My guess is it's likely not alive, and it's a stillborn, and sometimes they come sideways and they get stuck. Because I would think she would have had at least two in there, if not three, because it's a little uncommon for them. It's more common for them to actually have, I find, to have three than it is to have one. Especially if they're first kidding, if they have two, I always find they always seem to have two. If they've always had twins, they'll have twins. Sometimes if they have one their first time, sometimes they're not really that prolific, but that gene usually passes on. So I always keep doelings or replacements from animals that are fairly prolific. So that's what I think. I think there's something still in there, so maybe I'll have to go in there and have a feel around. All right, well, I got in there to make sure that her kid would nurse. She's not having, she hasn't had any contraction, so obviously sometimes that's also a sign too that they still have some, if you see them still trying to act like they're trying to push, and she's made no attempt at pushing, so maybe she did just have one. Likely with having one, she was bred on the very last day of her heat. So better one alive than none. So take what we can get. I'm just going to fill up their water pails and go see what Joe's got going on in the calf barn. All right. Well, I checked in with Joe. Nothing exciting in at the calf barn. Just give these guys one more checkup. I'll flip my light on. I said in the last video I need to get a light, and I also need to get a magnet mount. I ordered some, but they ended up being the wrong size. So if you happen to know what works best or which ones to get, let me know. Drop that down in the comments. And again, thanks for tuning in and seeing. A little bit of excitement today trying to guess who's the mom. But again, thanks again for coming and watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, keep her between the ditches.